Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be sharing with you my 10 most luxurious makeup items. So without further ado, let's get started. So this video was very much inspired by the amazing Michelle Wong, who did this video a few weeks ago now, sharing her most luxurious makeup items. Obviously Michelle is the queen of luxury makeup, and so it really made me think about my own collection and what would I consider my most luxurious makeup items. It's not necessarily the most expensive, but there's something about each of these products that really gives me luxury vibes, makes me feel very bougie and pampered, and I love to just pick out these makeup items. You know, for me, and I know many of you guys here as well, makeup is like how I treat myself. You know, I don't get my nails done. I do my own nails. I have my hair done very rarely. I don't do any other like treatments or anything like that. You know, I have young children. We don't get to go out very often at all, you know, go for dinner, things like that. I'm not really into luxury handbags. I don't really buy like designer shoes because, as I said, I don't leave the house very often, so what would be the point? For me, like, luxury makeup is like how I spoil myself, how I treat myself. It's the luxury little things that give me pleasure and give me joy. So yeah, I do love and get drawn to really luxurious items because, as I said, it's just how I spoil myself. Gotta treat myself, you know? So first up, it's the Lemaire powder. This is the loose powder. This is just everything about this is very luxurious. The weight of this in my hand and just the look as well as the feel of this frosted glass container and the screw cap, which makes the most divine sound as you unscrew it. I don't even really use powder, but this is just so beautiful. It's also the fact that when you look in it, it's always very neat and tidy. There's no huge mess of powder everywhere, which also, you know, makes me feel safe. I never open the door to this and find a giant, huge powder mess inside, which is just something I like to avoid. But I mean, this is also a very beautiful powder. It's not just about, you know, the container and everything. I love to wear this powder because it has a very luxurious appearance as well. Very smoothing and perfecting, but some beautiful like radiance to the skin as well. It's gorgeous. Very refined. You use a tiny amount, so although it is wildly expensive being Lemaire, it is a gorgeous powder, and just the whole feeling and experience of this powder makes me feel very luxurious. You do also get a lot of powder in here. It's 8 grams, so you do get, you know, a lot of luxury for a lot of money. Next up, the product that, along with Michelle's video, really inspired me to make this video, as we were talking about this recently in my underrated luxury items. It's the Bond No. 9 lipsticks. I absolutely adore this. Packaging is it. You really can't get any more luxurious with regards to packaging than these lipsticks. They are stunning, and I love the little chain. Everything about these, the way it pops out, everything is very smooth. The gorgeous red colour inside of the component as well. Everything about this, it pulls itself back in with a lovely magnet. It looks like a little bow. It's just stunning, heavenly packaging, and this feels so luxurious to me. But again, much like the Lemaire powder, an incredibly expensive lipstick because partially down to the incredibly expensive component and over the top packaging, but the lipstick inside is gorgeous quality as well. A beautiful creamy lipstick with a lot of pigmentation, beautiful shades. One of my favorite sort of creamy finish lipsticks. Absolutely love these. So again, you know, the packaging does live up to the product inside as well. But you know, if you go for dinner and this is in your handbag, everybody is going to want to know, what is that? What is that lipstick? Because it's just, there's nothing like it, and it feels beautiful. It has a gorgeous weight to it, but it is actually really practical as well. You know, they do refills of these lipsticks where you can just buy the inner bit part with the lipstick and not the packaging, and that's a way to, you know, try the formula. And I sort of think, you know, you only really need one of these But I have like 3 because I just want them all because I think they're stunning, and I just love having a few of these just hanging out in my drawer. It's just, look, they look so beautiful. And just like the most luxurious lipstick going. Next up, definitely by far my most luxurious mascara, and this is the Chanel Noir Alllure mascara. That stunning, typical chic black, very understated packaging, but it's this that does it for me. It's the push opening and closing component. There's something about that that just feels so intensely bougie to me. You know, who has time to unscrew a mascara these days? You know, I don't have time for that. I'm very busy and important. You know, I have many leather-bound books in my collection. I've only got time to push. I don't have time to twist, okay? I'm sorry. You know, really anything with the word Chanel on it is going to be very luxurious, but there's just something so chic and understated and classic about this, and just that little touch of the push-up. It just feels so elegant, you know, for mascara. You know, something that really, what's elegant and luxurious about mascara, but this is it. If you want luxury in a mascara, this is her. And again, a very beautiful mascara as well. Next up, another lip product that is so insanely over the top that I absolutely live for it. It's this Jimmy Choo lipstick. Now this is heavy, okay? Some of these items, you know, the Bond number 9 has a nice weight where you know it's good quality packaging, but this, like, you could use this as a weapon. If this is in your handbag and you stumble upon trouble, you find yourself in a bad neighborhood, this is going to double as a weapon. This ball on the end it's literally a lump of rock, you know, probably a real life diamond. Probably not, but it's heavy is what I'm saying. This packaging is obviously insane and over the top, but like just in like stunning. Again, another one that if you want to pull this out of your handbag to do touch-ups in the ladies' bathroom, people are going to want to know, what is that? What is that lipstick? Even the lipstick inside with the snakeskin print. Are you kidding me? And again, not only is the packaging really over the top and luxurious, but the bullet and how it looks and the smell. Oh, these have the most stunning Parma Violet scent that I absolutely live for. But again, the lipstick itself has the most stunning, crazy over-the-top pigmentation. It's so opaque and creamy and smooth and high shine that actually, again, the product itself is very luxurious. It's not just, you know, all packaging, no substance. It's actually an amazing quality lipstick as well, which it had better be for the price point. Next up, let's talk about the foundation that you guys, I'm 100% confident and sure you knew was going to be in this video, and it is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate foundation, my absolute all-time favorite foundation. I love everything about this foundation, and it just feels so luxurious to me and looks so luxurious. This bottle is just absolutely divine. The glass, the gold writing, you know, the chic understated touches to the packaging, the fragrance that is beautiful, but again, understated, a soft, pretty fragrance that's not like really heavy and, you know, makes your eyes water. Again, even like the application and how it's a thin, gorgeous, you know, understated luminosity on the skin. All of those things just feel like heaven to me. I think this foundation is the most luxurious foundation I've ever tried, from everything about it, how it looks, how it feels, how it smells, and the bottle. It just all screams luxury to me. Next up, a fairly new item to my collection, but nonetheless luxurious. It's the Gucci blushes. When I first saw pictures of these blushes, I don't know that I expected to be as wowed by the packaging as I am. It's just in person so much prettier and more beautiful than you expect. It's also got a really lovely weight to the component. It feels lovely in your hand, and I love this little clasp that's pink on the side, that baby pink with the gold. Something about this just looks so beautiful and understated and elegant and luxurious. Everything about it, you know, it lifts so beautifully and smoothly. The click when it closes, and again, that beautiful, light, pretty, luxurious scent that it has to it, the gorgeous mirror, as well as the product again being really gorgeous and beautiful and having that understated, elegant luminosity to it. All of that is just, it bathes me in luminous luxury. Is that just me? You know, it's not crazy and loud and over the top and covered in sequins and diamonds. It is pretty, but it has, you know, something about it that makes it interesting, but without being over the top and making it a bit, you know, gaudy or just too much for our eyes. It's just so beautiful, elegant, and fun at the same time with all the stars, you know. Next up, this video talking about luxury makeup would not be complete if we did not talk about the Pat McGrath Mothership eyeshadow palettes. Again, it's the really chic, understated black packaging for me. That screams high-end luxury, lusciousness to me. I don't know about you. Again, wait, let me just clean this up a little, because at the moment this is saying beaten up and less luxury. The weight of this, how heavy and sturdy and solid it feels, you know, that like little magnetic closure, the really luxurious beveled mirror, the likes of which I don't know any other brand that does a mirror like that in its eyeshadow palettes, and then just the stunningness, again, understated, not even a shade name in sight, clean, plain, understated, but beautiful packaging that just the weight of it alone tells you this is a luxury itself in eyeshadow form, let alone the stunning quality of the actual shadows. Everything about this, you know, the black back, this kind of reminds me of like a Louboutin shoe, you know, the black, sleek, gorgeous shoe from the front with the party red heel. This kind of gives me a bit of that, you know, this gorgeous plain black understated, and then boom, gold. You know, I just love it. I love everything about these. The epitome of luxury eyeshadow for me, and just joy, joy, joy. Joy all around. Next up, let's talk about the Victoria Beckham Beauty Bronze Contour or Bronzer Duo, Bronze and Sculpt, whatever you want to call it. Again, I must clean these items before talking about them so I don't disgrace myself. This is another item that for me, when you see the pictures of it online, do not in any way, shape or form come close to doing the packaging justice. It feels so beautifully heavy in your hand. It's got this stunning weight to it, that sort of almost tortoiseshell pattern, very understated, again, just the brand name or Victoria's name across the front there. The clasp, again, it has a really solid, good quality clasp there, but it opens so easily. One push, you know, we haven't got time to fight with clasps here, okay? It's one push and it's open, and it feels so like strong and well put together and great quality. And then, you know, this is not going anywhere. This will go wherever you want it to and stay there. You know, if you want it at an angle, if you want it sitting up, if you want it lying flat, it's going to do it, and it's going to stay there because it's really good quality. This isn't flimsy falling down. Oh, no, 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 no. You know, the little touch of the VB on the mirror, I just absolutely love this. It feels like a very expensive, tiny little clutch that you might have, you know, in your bag. It might be a credit card holder, very luxurious, very expensive, feels gorgeous and beautiful, but very slimline and elegant. Again, you could easily slip this in a very expensive Chanel purse, and no one would think anything of it. Such a satisfying, doesn't get any better than that. Now, next up, another Chanel item, because I don't know how you could really do a luxury makeup or beauty video with only the one Chanel item. That would be somewhat of a travesty, in my opinion. So next we're talking about the Chanel Reve de Camelia highlighter. Even the name, I mean, you can't just call it, you know, Golden Moonlight or Champagne Flash. Reve de Camelia, you know, of course. How silly. No plain names around here. Again, with this black, chic, understated component with just the Chanel double C logo. No need to be shouty, no need to catch anyone's eye when you are Chanel. And then you open her to this stunning, very beaten up now, I'm so sorry, because actually the highlight itself is stunning, but this stunning flower in here, I've never seen anything so beautiful. And I'm not one to fall for like embossing and patterns on makeup typically, but I do know that Chanel makes incredibly gorgeous, subtle, refined, beautiful, luminous radiance in a highlight, very much up my street. So that's why I was kind of drawn to this, like, regardless of the flower, but it's so beautiful, it's ridiculous. The highlighter itself, it feels, even just swatching it, it feels so soft, so luxurious. It's so smooth. It's got to be the prettiest, most understated highlight I've ever used. You know, barely there colour, barely there luminosity, just absolutely classic Chanel. I feel like this highlighter, I'm so sad it's not permanent, because it should be, because it represents the brand so perfectly in a makeup item. But you know how Chanel likes to make everything limited edition and really hard to get hold of, because that's all part of the brand. But I mean, this is just stunning. It's the most luxurious highlighter I've ever tried or used. It's just so beautiful, so pretty on the skin and understated and classic, and just, yeah, completely gorgeous and understated. And again, everything about it, from the packaging to the pattern to the colour to the feel of the product, and without that crazy overwhelming fragrance as well. I don't even know if this has any fragrance. Certainly not one that's really screaming and shouting at you, which again I appreciate. Just stunning, luxurious highlighter. And lastly, but by no means leastly, another lip product. I'm definitely realising, not just talking about makeup today and luxury products today, but just when I was going through my collection trying to pick out what I felt was the most luxurious makeup products, it was a lot of lip products that I was drawn to, because it seems like brands really go nuts when it comes to their lip components. And so lastly, we're going to talk about this Louboutin gloss. Do we need any words? You know, it speaks for itself. And these actually come with like a really long ribbon as well, because they say you can sort of wear it around your neck, which would be really strange and bizarre in my opinion, but you know, each to their own. But that is why it has that little loop there, but I've long probably had that stolen from me by one of my children, so I'm just left with the component, which is fine by me, easier to store. Another lipstick component that could be used as a weapon, you know, nice pointy end, nice weight to it, not as heavy at all as the Jimmy Choo, but a stunning component all the same. Gives me mermaid vibes with the, you know, like shell pattern and the gold on the top. So beautiful. But again, what's most luxurious about this is the product inside. Gorgeous, light, fresh, beautiful scent. Again, almost a Palm Violet vibe to it. Very luxurious scent, but insane opacity on a gloss. I mean, it's just incredible. This has the most beautiful applicator as well. Very, very soft and luxurious. Gorgeous, perfect shape, but again, it's just got the most amazing product within it. Not just, you know, again, all packaging, no substance, so much pigmentation, such high shine, actually a really quality product within this gorgeous, crazy over the top packaging. Again, another component that will be the envy of anyone that you pull this out in front of. It's just absolutely gorgeous and really fun. You know, I feel like the Jimmy Choo is beautiful, very luxurious, luxurious, as is the Bond number 9. And as you would expect, I guess the difference between Jimmy Choo as a brand and Louboutin is that Louboutin's a little bit more fun and crazy, whereas, you know, Jimmy Choo much more chic and classic. Same thing with their shoes and the brand in general. This one's definitely a bit more fun and maybe a bit younger, maybe a bit more crazy, but still really, really bougie and luxurious, and again a really great quality product within it as well. So there you have it. Those are my 10 most luxurious products that I could find in my makeup collection. Please let me know what your most luxurious makeup products are, makeup items, in the comment section down below. Let me know what I'm missing out on. What other luxury items are out there that I need to get my hands on? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'd love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.